Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with atbbq.com, and today I want to show you how I make cheesy garlic bread. This is super simple, guys, but it's one of those things you just gotta have in your back pocket. You gotta know how to make a good garlic bread. And the most important thing when it comes to a good garlic bread is your garlic butter, so that's where we're gonna start. So of course we're gonna have butter, and we're using room temperature butter, but we're gonna concentrate here on what we are adding to that butter. The first thing is gonna be a 1/4 cup of Parmesan, broken down nice and fine on the microplane. This 1/4 cup works out to about 1 ounce of Parmesan if you're going shopping for it and looking by weight. Next, we're gonna break down about 1 teaspoon of fresh garlic on the microplane. So using the microplane, it breaks this garlic down super fine so that it just kind of melts into the butter rather than having actual chunks. Next, we're gonna add our Italian seasoning. We're using the Cattleman's Grill Italiano. It's got all of those great Italian herbs and spices that we associate with Italian food. We're also gonna add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We're using a really nice Sicilian olive oil today. And now we have our butter, 1/2 cup or 1 stick. So that's softened, obviously, room temperature, maybe a little bit more in the Kansas heat. And we're just gonna mix all this together. So just a handful of ingredients. This is super easy to do. So then just keep it soft and spreadable at room temperature. We're gonna grab our Italian bread and get it spread on there. So we're gonna split this like it's a sandwich. This is just a 1-pound loaf of Italian bread from the grocery store. And now you've got your 2 halves, and we've got enough to go around. So we'll spread this to get it distributed evenly. There's gonna be a lot of it, and you may even think that's all just gonna run off of there. It will not all just run off of there. Actually, most of it's gonna stay put and soak into the bread. So we're looking for a situation here, at least in my opinion, the way I like garlic bread, and a cheesy garlic bread at that, because we are putting cheese on top of this today. Because I want it to be like soft and squishy in the middle and have a nice crunch on the edges on the outside. So the way we're gonna do this today is these are gonna be topped with cheese, and they're gonna go into the Yoder Smoker's wood-fired oven, just like this, to brown the cheese on top and toast the bread from the bottom. If you're choosing not to do this with cheese, which is fine, what I'll do usually is I'll go ahead and put this back together, wrap it in foil, and then I'm just gonna let it bake inside of the oven or inside of the grill for about 20 minutes until, once again, you get kind of crispy on the outside, still soft on the inside. So I'm gonna line a sheet pan with foil now just to make cleanup easier. Let's throw our garlic bread on here. And then I've got 6 ounces of low moisture mozzarella that we're gonna sprinkle on top. You can mix up your cheeses too. Provolone would be a great choice for this. Throw down a little bit of both, a little bit of mozzarella and provolone. Those are kind of my 2 go-tos for garlic bread, cheesy garlic bread. All right, let's head over to the grill. Now today we're cooking on the Yoder Smoker's YS640S pellet grill. It's set to 400 degrees, we're running hickory pellets, and we've got the Yoder wood-fired oven installed. So we're gonna slide this right in here. The reason we're using this wood-fired oven today is because of the top-down cooking that you get from the flame lipping over the top. It kind of has that broiler effect. But of course, we're also getting heat from this hot stone on the bottom to toast the bread from the bottom as well. If you don't have one of these right now, you can totally just throw this in your grill, probably more indirect, at about 400 degrees, and wait until that cheese is melted. For more browning, you're gonna wanna throw it under the broiler in the oven though. All right, this is the 8-minute mark right now. We're gonna give this a spin just to make sure it cooks evenly, but obviously we're already getting melty cheese. We just want a little bit more browning. All right, it's been about another 9 minutes now. We've got some nice browning going on top. That's kind of crisping up. Around the edges, you can see it's crisping up. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this out. All right, we've given these about 5 minutes to cool down now, so we're gonna take these off the tray. I want you guys to notice that here on the foil, the only thing that's really left behind is some stragglers of the mozzarella that got stuck there. None of that butter's come out. It's all soaked into the bread. And then my go-to move is just to cut them into strips, probably because that's how my mom did it when I was growing up. Check out the profile on this. So you've got like the cheese crust and you've got the ooey gooey cheese. And then you've got where that butter soaked into the bread and it's almost doughy like. But then the bottom, super crispy. All kinds of different layers of texture there. Let's get a bite. Texture was so great. Because you get the little bit of crunch on the bottom. But again, that butter's just soaked in and like saturated the bread, so it's almost doughy. Cheese on top traps everything, all the goodness in. Garlic's like in between, like fully roasted and raw, so you get a little bit of that garlic bite to it. Flavors are fantastic. Pour a little marinara sauce out for dipping. And this is a great appetizer, or you can serve it on the side of whatever Italian meal you're serving tonight. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out atbbq.com for all the products featured in today's video. If you enjoy the recipe, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's anything you want to see me cook, let me know in the comment section down below, and let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to atbbq.com/thesauce. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.